Yeah, okay.
Hello, I'm Terril,
And I'm Shiro.
and we're playing XCOM, Enemy Unknown. And, yeah, we've been playing this for quite a while, haven't we?
Oh, for quite some time.
Yeah.
Getting to
And
know.
now we figured that we record it. See how that goes. Right. We've got 10,000 points. We're playing on Train Yard, and each turn is 120 seconds. So, let's add some units. I think I'll go with...
You're gonna need to give me an invite there.
Hell no. There you go.
Thank you.
Right. Let's see. Yeah. We're gonna go with some offensive stuff. Right. We've picked no snipers and no sectoid commanders. Because, you know, yeah, because we can.
Well, we both feel that the sniper is a little bit overpowered in the train yard,
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
and the well, let's just say that sometimes the mind control can feel a little bit broken.
Well, it can be a bit difficult to get around, yeah. Right. So, we've watched Total Biscuit and Angry Joe play this, and we thought that they were, well, it seemed like they weren't quite into how the game worked. They were misunderstanding snipers, and not quite using the abilities of the different units. Total Biscuit seemed a bit more well versed in what the options were, but Angry Joe seemed just completely lost. And also their conclusion that sectoids are useless. I don't agree with that. Sectoids are very useful.
Yeah,
Especially the scouts.
they're good at scout. You can use them as scout units. Their suppressing abilities can actually destroy covers.
Yeah, which is quite useful if you got heavy ones that are really bad at hitting, but does loads of damage.
Also, if you want the character to make the maximum amount of damage, they increase their the chance of performing critical hits.
Yeah. Generally, just they're pretty good. They're very useful if you know how to use them.
Yeah, it's not something that's going to win the fight for you, but it's something that can tip the battle into your favor.
Right, so this is my lineup, and yeah.
I'll make my moves rather quickly so that they can get to see how you play it.
Well, in the future, we are gonna have you
Recording as well.
Yeah.
When I get the system for it.
Right. We're gonna be moving a bit aggressively because I picked some very aggressive units, and I'm gonna need this one to hide slightly because that's a squishy.
So no ghost armor this time around.
Oh, Sean. Of course, no ghost armor. Mostly because once you pick Ghost Army, you don't have points for almost anything else.
Yeah, but it can be fun.
It can be, if you know how to use it.
Yeah, I think when we usually have it included in our little fights, it's usually when we're at 20,000 points.
Well, yeah, usually, and usually we equip it with the guy with the shrapnel gun.
Yeah,
because he's surprisingly good once he gets up behind someone. And usually the enemy doesn't see him coming. So you can blast the unit and he won't know what happened.
Yeah, he works very well.
Yeah. Well, again, it requires your opponent to have a singular person who, well, to be honest, who doesn't really...
But in the second that you realize that your opponent has an invisible unit, you instantly become nervous because you have no idea where the hell he is.
Yep. Right, I'm using this one, as you can see. I'm using it as a scout, trying to determine where his units are beforehand, so I know where to position my other units. Moving forward rather slowly, making sure that he doesn't surprise me in any way. And as you can see, I'm rather spread out. I've got my units aiming towards where I think he can be, making sure I got multiple points of attack so I don't cluster my units together in case he got grenades or bazookas or anything like that. Now he threw a grenade, and we can see that grenade. So
it's my little smoke screen.
Yeah, so we've got an idea that he has a unit in that, which gives us a rough idea of where to target. Right.
And it's your turn.
Yeah, right. Again, we're going to use our disposable sectoids to get a grip of... Sectoid might get killed. We don't know that. We just need to determine where he is. Sectoids are disposable. They're useful, but very disposable. Now, we want to get the best cover that we can, while still maintaining a position where we can shoot them. Best cover is high cover, which covers for twice as much cover as regular ones. So this is something you want to keep a close cover on. See, here comes the disadvantage with those ones.
Yeah, that was a heavy. He has in one of his builds he can shoot twice if his first hit hits.
Right, so that was a heavy shooting twice then. It looked like two different people shooting on my screen.
No, it was only one guy, which actually is also pretty good because if you can't see him and he's just shooting, you will actually, in that situation, you would actually believe it would have been two different people.
Yeah. Now we've got him there, which puts us at a difficult position because our unit took a lot of damage, and it's a very squishy unit. I'd hope for him not to be there, but nothing to do about that now. I've got a rough idea that there's going to be units somewhere around here, most likely in that direction. So time's running out. We're going to take that one, run up forward. Can't do that, already used that one. Run up forward a bit more. nothing in eyesight. I'll run that one up there. Take a shot. Missed.
Negative damage.
Yep.
Yeah, that's our turn.
So, now I'm going to try and use a countermeasure here, where I'm going to... First, I will throw another smoke grenade. This helps my unit to become harder to hit, and because it's a upgraded smoke screen, it also increases his will.
Will and crit chance.
Will, critical hits, and since I have given this guy stem cells, or not stem cells, stem packs, critical hits cannot hit him.
Cover the flanks.
And 100% of hit. I like that.
You can see already now that he's completely devastated that unit. Right, so I can already determine that that's one of his more expensive units. He's got 2 expensive units so far. He's got a heavy unit. Heavy units are really expensive because they got that bazooka. And he's got an assault unit, or whatever unit that was, which was quite effective against me.
That was a supporter.
Oh right, okay. Supporter then. And we know that his supporter just used his shot, which means that he should be free to shoot at. Which means when I do this, I can see him there. Right, so already now, I've got a really good shot at him.
What's your percentage?
100.
100.
Right, okay, I only did 1 damage, which was completely and utterly horrible.
I think that is due to the